A time of marvels, a culture of industry, an era of technology. Then, in the blink of an eye, the greatest nations of the world were plunged into darkness. But underneath all the anarchy and chaos lies the wonders of the world before, just waiting to be discovered by our stalwart heroes, Jules McCaffery and his partner Quinn. Join them as they scour the ruins of yesterday, brave the dangers of today, all to find the key to a brighter future in the dark lands of the world before. Today's episode, are you ready?
Hey, hold it there, stranger. What brings you to the Outlets of Barriston?
Stranger, you sure know how to make a friend feel welcome, Gordon.
Huh? I know that voice. Is that you, Jules?
The one and only.
Sorry, didn't recognize you with a scarf. Head on inside before it gets dark. Oh, but before you do, look out for Samson. He's not too happy the way you two left things the last time you were here.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but hey, keep up the good work.
What do you take me for, schmuck? A dang drill for all that?
That dang drill comes equipped with a functional battery, you nut. So yeah, all that for this.
A functional battery should make it cost less. If I took that, I'd be up to my neck in marauders. Throw in a cannon and I'll consider it. And don't you call me a nut.
You're already a nut without a cannon. Giving you one would be assisted suicide.
How dare you! Whatever happened to the customer is always right.
It died with the rest of the world. Just take your junk and get out. I'm getting too old for this.
Who's in charge around here? I want to speak to him. What are you doing with that?
This is Mr. Colt. He's the boss around here. Canon or no, he always has the loudest opinion. Now, you see that door? It looks a lot nicer on the other side. Go and take a look.
Get out of my way!
Friendly as ever, I see, Malice. Mr. Colt, always a pleasure. Back already, McCaffrey. I didn't think I'd be seeing you around after that stunt you pulled with Samson. I have no idea what you're talking about. I brought you some goodies from Vegas. Lots of trash among the treasure, but when I find the gold, it will glimmer. Unfortunately, today, you have lots of bronze and silver. What? These swords came straight from the arms of the knight sculptures at Camelot. Pure decoration, I'm afraid. Or melted down for the metal. If I even tried sharpening these, they'd snap in half. Okay, well, what about the Miss Sweetie statue? Not worth much without Mr. Sweetie. Fine, good point. What about these goblets? They were popular souvenirs for Camelot's jousting tournaments. An old pal of mine just found a whole truck filled with these on the gridlock. What, are you... Then what about... Look, I can get these from Prim for nothing. Those I can only use for doorstops. As for those, the only people who care about how they smell don't frequent the outlets. I'm sorry, Jules, but Vegas just isn't the mother lode it used to be. I figured as much, which is why I brought this. Well, blow me down. Are those... Straight from the distillery. They were worth 400 before. Now, aged by 100 years. Throw in those beauties, and I'll take the lot. How about I throw in one? I'm saving the other for a special occasion. Fine. Here's me trade. Malice, you beautiful human being. Don't you lump me in with the rest of those flesh bags. Do you want it or not? A Raijin energy taser with a full charge? Of course. Not so loud. This isn't the kind of thing you want to advertise, you nut. Well, it's not every day I get a piece of the greatest legacy of the world before. I wouldn't say greatest, but, to each their own. Thanks, Malice. Before I go, any chance that Carmichael's in town? I got some stuff I know he'll like, and I've been dying for some of his critter gumbo. He showed up yesterday with lots of fresh catch. Mostly scorpions, though. The usual. A little crunch and spice? Just what I like in my gumbo. Thanks again, Malice. Remember, moderation is key. Moderation is for wimps. Oof, apparently I'm not the only one who likes the gumbo. Where'd all these people come from? Pardon, sir. Is this seat taken?
Jules McCaffery.
Oh, Sam Boy. I didn't even
It's Samson, not Sam Boy. And lots of people don't recognize me now.
Your tone is a little hostile.
Hostile? This is me being nice. Let me show you hostile.
Is this about the shampoo?
Of course this is about the shampoo. We had a deal, McCaffery. Give me my Vegas map back. I don't want you to get your blood all over it.
Come on, the bottle was over 100 years old. I told you there may be side effects.
But my hair, McCaffery!
Be thankful it was just that. I've heard of one guy who put on some body wash that made his...
Did I stutter, McCaffery? The map. Now. When I'm done with you, you'll look worse than a fugly.
The outlets have a strict no-canon law. You see, it's difficult attracting merchants out of the Darklands. But if there are dumb little Sam boys going around blasting McCaffreys to bits, word will spread that Barriston is a lawless hole where blood flows like water. As I speak, I see about 3 of their secret police coming this way. Don't bother looking. Seeing what doesn't want to be seen is a skill only a Darklander can pick up. Now, I like you, Sam Boy, and I certainly don't want to see you get hurt, especially not by the Barriston secret police. The things I've heard they do, you don't want to know.
Tell me.
Let's just say it involves nails of the finger and toe variety, and a big sharp...
Jules, if you're going to talk about graphic mutilation, can you do it away from the stand? And put down the cannon, Sam Boy. Your hair was terrible and you know it. There's nothing wrong with a pompadour. There's everything wrong with a pompadour. Now, are you guys going to order something? This isn't over, McCaffery.
Yes, it is. Carmichael, my friend, catch anything good?
Mostly the same. Scorpions, vultures, a couple feral dogs. I did find a rabbit, but it don't have much meat on it, so don't get your hopes up.
Rabbit, eh? I thought the Fuglies gobbled all those up.
Lucky for me, they didn't. So, did you want a bowl? Ah, crap. I'll add a fresh bowls. Let me go get some more.
I'll be here. Never a dull moment in the Mojave.
Excuse me, sir?
Huh? Who's that?
Over here. Please hurry.
You shouldn't play around the cages, kid. Those scorpions are dangerous. Alright, where are you?
I'm right in front of you.
Wow, I have to admit, I've seen lots of weird things in the Darklands, but a talking rabbit. You take the carrot cake, my little friend.
Please, sir, you have to help me. He's going to cook me.
That does seem to be the case.
I don't want to be eaten. I have too much to live for.
Let me see what I can do.
Thank you, sir.
There you are. Admiring the stock?
Yes, actually. I was wondering what you wanted for the rabbit.
Well, it doesn't have a lot of meat on it, so
That's why it's gonna be trail rations.
Sorry, Jules. A lot of people got excited when they heard rabbit was on the menu.
You said he didn't have a lot of meat on him. Where's the harm?
The harm is my reputation. When I promise rabbit, people expect rabbit. Sorry, Jules, but you'll have to find your rations somewhere else.
Well then what... What about this?
Is that what I think it is?
Aged over 100 years. Only bottle of its kind left in the whole Mojave. Give me the rabbit and I'll give it to you.
Jeez, I didn't know you liked rabbit meat so much. Fine. Give me and here's your bowl.
Thank you. The gumbo smells heavenly, Carmichael. Alright, little friend. Everything's going to be...
Stay away from me, you fibber.
What are you talking about?
You said you were going to eat me as rations.
I had to say something. I couldn't just say I have a soft spot for cuddly little bunnies.
So, you're not going to eat me?
No, I'm not. And I have enough dried food to feed a small colony. Speaking of, I may have a carrot or two if you're interested.
Yes.
Do you have a name?
My name is Quinn.
Hello, Quinn. My name is Jules McCaffery. How about you and I get out of here?
Okay. Jules.
As Quinn's little paws touched the leathery, calloused hands of Jules the Scrapper, a bizarre partnership was formed. Their bellies full and their spirits high, our two rambunctious protagonists rest their weary heads, unknowing of what the future may hold. Will Jules find his glimmering gold, or will he and his fluffy friend find themselves the next victims of the treacherous dark lands? There's only one way to find out. Subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss the next episode of The Dark Lands of the World Before.